And on election night, we flipped this district with 51% of the vote. I'm the underdog again in this race, not just in the primary, but in the general. But my life has shown me, always bet on the underdog. Before I was a politician, I was a public school teacher. I taught 6th grade language arts at Rhodes Middle School on the west side of San Antonio. And I often say that teaching middle school is the best preparation for politics. And honestly, if you want a leader who can be both tough and compassionate, hire a middle school teacher. The west side of San Antonio is a beautiful, historic Mexican-American neighborhood. It's also one of the poorest zip codes in the entire state of Texas. Every day, my students struggle heroically to overcome poverty, overcome racism, overcome systems designed to hold them back. My students weren't just kids, they were survivors, dreamers, fighters. I saw it in their fighting for her. And so when I was 5 years old, she told me we were Democrats because she said, Democrats fight for the people. Now, let's be very honest. We haven't seen that kind of fight from the National Democratic Party in quite a while. National Democrats don't know how to fight. They stand up for corporate interests instead of the people. Imagine a Democratic Party that's about living in a red state that makes you scrappy. Because Texas Democrats know how to fight. Whether it was LBJ pushing the Great Society through Congress, or Barbara Jordan impeaching Richard Nixon, or Wendy Davis holding the floor of the Texas Senate for 15 hours, or Beto O'Rourke interrupting Greg Abbott's press conference in Uvalde, or Texas House Democrats breaking quorum to shine a national spotlight on Texas Texas Democrats know how to fight for the people con ganas. That is what we do. We stand for the many against the powerful few. Whether they are bullies, whether they're bigots, or whether they're billionaires. You know, the more I see what's happening in this state and in this country, the more I think the only minority destroying America is the billionaires. Trans people are 1% of the population. Muslims are 1% of the population. Undocumented people are 1% of the population. We are focused on the wrong 1%. Trans people aren't taking away our health care. Muslims aren't defunding our schools. Immigrants aren't cutting taxes for themselves and their rich friends. It's the billionaires and their puppet politicians. The culture wars are a smokescreen. So many of the divisions in this state and in this country are manufactured by billionaires who want us fighting each other instead of fighting them. They want us looking left and right at our neighbors instead of looking up at them. The biggest divide in our politics is not left versus right, it's top versus bottom. To take power back for ourselves and our communities. There is something broken in America. Our economy is broken. Our political system is broken. Even our relationships with each other feel broken. That's because the most powerful people in the world want it that way. My faith teaches me to love my neighbor as myself. Not just my neighbor who looks like me, or prays like me, or votes like me. I am called to love all of my neighbors like I love myself, because despite our differences, we all want the same things: a safe neighborhood, a good job, a quality, well-funded public school, and the ability to see a doctor when we need one. But the billionaires who own the social media algorithms, who own the cable news networks, who own the politicians fighting on our screens, they want us at each other's throats. They want us focused on how we're different instead of on how we're the same. I am tired of being pitted against my neighbor. I am tired of being told to hate my neighbor. It's been more than 10 years of this kind of politics. Politics as blood sport. Politics as professional wrestling. It tears families apart. It ends friendships. And it leaves us all feeling terrible all of the time. There is a deep hunger in this state and in this country for a different kind of politics. Not a politics of hate, not a politics of tribes, not a politics of division, but a politics of love. A love that can heal what's broken in America. You know, I probably shouldn't start a political campaign by saying something nice about my opponents. But Colin Allred is a good man. 2 years ago, we all put our faith in him as our Democratic nominee, and I was out there with a lot of you helping him try to defeat Ted Cruz. At the time, I said, Ted Cruz is the worst senator in America. But looking at this current Republican field in this race, I think that title is up for grabs. I have profound disagreements with Ken Paxton and John Cornyn. Neither of them deserve the honor of representing this great state in our nation's capital. Both of them are more interested in serving their billionaire donors than serving the people of Texas. But Ken Paxton and John Cornyn are both children of God. My faith teaches me to pray for my opponents, even when we disagree. It teaches me to love my neighbors, especially those with whom I disagree the most. I want to leave you with this one thought. My granddad was a Baptist preacher in South Texas. And he taught me when I was real little that we follow a barefoot rabbi who gave just 2 commandments: love God and love neighbor. Because there is no love of God without love of neighbor. Every single person bears the image of the sacred. Every single person is holy. Every single person counts. This American experiment started with that same self-evident truth that all people are created equal. This American democracy is a lot more than a constitution. It's a covenant. It's a relationship between neighbors. It's a promise that we make to each other to share this country. Those billionaires, as we speak, are breaking that sacred promise. Breaking promises in a relationship is not love. It's abuse. And my mom taught me that true love doesn't tolerate abuse. Years ago, when the powerful few abused the many, that barefoot rabbi walked into the seat of power and flipped over the tables of injustice. His love rose to meet that abuse without becoming it. To those who love this state, to those who love this country, to those who love our neighbors, it's time to start flipping tables. That is what my granddad taught me. That's what my mom taught me on the east side of Austin. It's what my students taught me on the west side of San Antonio. It's what LBJ and Barbara Jordan taught me. It's what Wendy and Beto taught me. And together, that is how the underdogs will take back this state and this country in 2026. Con ganas. Thank you.